That's a quick look on the campsite. That's the view from the pitch we've got, so it's not bad. I think it's £13.50 a night for me alone, so per person. So we're staying here for a couple of nights. Right, Pippin's all ready. It's pretty windy and it looks like the clouds down a bit, but we're going to give it a go. So we're at the start of the path up to Sgùrr Alastair and some of the other cooling peaks as well. That's the bay and the campsite's behind us. So the weather isn't as good as I'd hoped. It's still, the cloud is still down over the peaks. There's quite a low cloud base. The wind has been pretty horrendous all day, overnight, and it's still blowing now, just in a little bit of a lee of it. It doesn't really look like it's going to let up much, and this is about the best day of the week. I think tomorrow's going to be heavy rain, and then who knows, it might improve a little bit, but we just for now we're going to go up towards the lakes and the Great Stone Chute, which is possibly the biggest ski slope in the UK, I should think. And we're going to go to the top there towards the summit, but in this wind and with the visibility low, we'll see how we get on. There's some scrambling involved, and there's some exposure on it, so if it's too much, we're just going to simply come back, because I'm not going to risk going over anything too much in these sort of conditions. Okay, just making our way up and come to this point. So the path separates here. The left hand side that's where we're going, up that valley, and the right hand side is another route that goes around the other mountains, takes in some other mangroves. Working our way up this path then, so getting closer. You can see the black coolings ahead, and I think you can see the Great Stone Chute, probably not very easily on here, but it's in there. We're getting closer. The mountains are still in mist. It's a shame we can't see the tops. It's still a spectacular place. Just looking behind me, there is, in the distance, there's a little bit of blue sky. And I haven't seen another soul yet. I'm sure I saw people way ahead of me when I started, but I can't see any sign of anybody. It's totally quiet here, apart from a bit of wind, and you got the mist hiding the tops. It's starting to look like something out of Lord of the Rings. I just thought of that. Well, we've seen some people. There's a little group down the valley, and I can see a couple of people coming up from below there. Alright, so we're just going up this steep section now. Hopefully, once we're over this, I think there's a small lake before we get to the Great Stone Chute. Right, okay, let's we come up to the top of there, and we've opened up into the sort of cum, I suppose, or whatever they want to call it in Scotland. I think there's a little lake up here, and straight ahead of us we can see the Great Stone Chute. So that goes up, and Sgùrr Alastair will be up there, up in the mist. Right, Pippin's just been in the lake. Right, we're going to head over the wind is really picking up now, so we're going to head over to the Great Stone Chute. That's going to be fun. So the wind's dropped a little bit in here now. I hoped it would do. I think it might pick up as we go up there though. So that's the Great Stone Chute in front of us. Yeah, it looks pretty bad towards the top. And you can't see Sgùrr Alastair at all because of the mist. And there is another path at the end of the valley, I think, where you can go up the ski slopes there. That goes up to Sgùrr Alastair, and the inaccessible pinnacle is up that way. Alright, so this is it. This is the start of the Great Stone Chute. So this is, I don't know what I think, the final boss level of ski slopes. So there we are. And I think I'm probably going to swap to the GoPro now, and so I can put it on my head, on the head mount, and just show a little bit of this while keep my hands free, probably to balance a little bit. This bit isn't too bad. Yeah, I'm going to swap to the GoPro now. This is really steep. It's going to get worse, a lot worse at the top there. Right, well, this is the start of the Great Stone Chute. You ready, Pippin? Come on then, let's go. Oh, keep it up. I think the wind noise might be too much on this, but just looking back down here now, and this has got to be the worst degree slope ever, and I'm only halfway up. Well, not too far from the top. Well, maybe 100 metres, 200 metres into it. Nearly at the top. You can see the gap there. Here then. We're now up in the mist, so nothing to see back down there. Not a lot to see up here either. So we got a little bit of visibility, and Pippin's having some sausages. Right, so that's the top of the Great Stone Chute. It's actually not as foggy as I thought it would be. It's clearing a little bit because of the wind, I think. Right, well, we've come here. Wait for me, Pip, now. Yeah, visibility's about zero. This is the way to get up to Sgùrr Alastair, and I can't see a thing, and the wind is gale force, so I'm going to call it a day. Definitely I'm not going to attempt that. I've just passed a group has just come down from that direction, who are all roped up. So yeah, it's not for today. Maybe in the summer we'll try something, but for now I think we're going to leave it. Yeah, so that group of 4 went down a little while back now. So we're going to have to make our way back down the Great Stone Chute. so we've just come down there. The scree's getting smaller, looser, and just running down it now. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Oh God. Right, we're nearly back at the end of the Great Stone Chute. Thank God for that. Back up it. Right, so we're just going to head back down to the campsite now.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, you're forged to rose.
Oh, just heading back now. We've come 3/4 of the way, so we're just going to start heading back down towards the campsite. You can see the weather hasn't improved. Couldn't do much because quite big rain showers hitting us there, so I don't have more waterproofs on. But it's dried up a little bit now.